So, Xdefiant may have had one of the worst updates, maybe in gaming history. I might be over exaggerating that, but God, this update that they just did is horrible. So, if you have not seen the news or you've not been on the game, Xdefiant and Ubisoft upped the amount of levels it requires to get mastery camos. It now to get bronze, it used to be level 50, it's now level 100. To get silver, used to be 75, it's now 150. To get gold, it used to be level 100, now it's level 200. What are they smoking over there at Ubisoft San Francisco? Because it's the good shit. Because what is this change? This is one of the worst changes I've ever seen. People already complained about the mastery camo taking too long. And they're like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to add an extra 100 levels. I always say this. Okay, hold on. Before I start getting really negative. There is one positive that doesn't really affect anyone unless you don't play a lot. But sure, it's a positive. You unlock attachments faster. Okay, so you now unlock attachments on your weapon a lot faster. So that is a good change. And the reason the levels are higher is they said, well, you get attachments faster, so we've added more mastery camos to counterbalance it. And I've seen some people say, well, isn't this good? Because you get attachments faster, but it also takes longer to get the mastery camo, so grinders and casuals are happy. No. That is not the case, because this is what they should have done if they want to do that. I agree. It probably does take too long to get attachments. What they should have done is made the attachments faster, and you got bronze camo faster, but silver and gold were the same level, and you got them at the same rate. Maybe up gold to 150, but I don't agree with that. Because once you have bronze camo, you have all the attachments on your gun. So, I don't know why silver and gold had to be upped. I really just don't get it. And this is a bigger point that I apologize. This is a point that I want to make. I like the developers that make Xdefiant, okay? I love Xdefiant. I love this game genre. I think they've made a great game, okay? But this is a problem with all game developers, and I think it's even affecting the Xdefiant devs. Game developers think they're like super geniuses that know everything, and they actually know what makes a better game than the players, so they just make changes that they like, and they're like, well, players are going to love this because we're super geniuses and we know everything. I really think that's what happened here. Because who asked for more levels? Like, who asked for extra 100 levels to get the same camo? No one asked for that. In fact, people said, can you make it a bit faster? Because it's really grindy to get gold. And they're like, you know what we're going to do? Make it even more grindy. I just don't like this change. And what I'm worried about is, okay, like I said, I love this game. I love this game genre. Now, if you've been around for a while and you've watched the channel, you know I've been saying this. I love arena shooters. I wish there was more arena shooters because I don't like modern Call of Duty. I really don't. I don't enjoy modern Call of Duty. And yeah, I've always like, well, there's nothing else to play. I wish there was another arena shooter. Every arena shooter or anything close to it that's came out has died. Okay? Splitgate died. Shatterline died. Halo died. Like, every game dies. Halo's still alive, but it's dying currently in front of our eyeballs. And Xdefiant was the first game, and maybe I'm being over dramatic here. Xdefiant was the first game that I was like, you know what? This is going to succeed. This is going to stick around for a while, and it's actually going to succeed. And if I don't like the COD game, I can play it. Bro, they're trying their best to make that not happen. Because it's just like, this change doesn't really annoy me that much. It does because I already have 9 gold weapons. I was about to get my 10th. And now I don't even want to grind camos. So I probably won't until the new mastery camo comes out, and I'll get on the meta weapons, and then maybe I'll start going for gold again, but probably not. I'll probably just be playing ranked. So it's like, it does annoy me because it makes me not want to go for gold anymore. But what really worries me is this is going to push people away, and they're going to lose a lot of players. They're already going to lose a shit ton of players when Black Ops 6 comes out. That's inevitable. But I've always said, I think this game has a small enough niche that it can survive. I don't think it's going to be massive or the biggest game in the world or anything, but I think its niche is so good and big enough that it can succeed. Brother, can we stop trying to push that niche away? Can we stop doing that? What are we doing? I want this game to succeed. What are we doing? They did say that if people didn't like this change, they'll revert it or look for changes. So that is good. I really hope that this gets reverted. I think it will. But yeah, just one of the worst updates I've ever seen. And it just pissed me off so much. It just dude, I was already getting bored of the game and I was waiting for ranked. I'm really excited for ranked. And I was like, you know what? I'll play. I get a gold gun. And, I'll play at least. I get at least a level a day, like a player level. So I'm warmed up for ranked. And now I just don't even care. And I don't know. Now it's like I don't really want to play the game, to be honest, until ranked comes out. And it's just such a dumb update. I don't know. If you enjoy it, that's great. But me personally, I just think it's a horrendous update. And I think if you enjoy it, you're in the minority by far. Because I've seen exactly 2 people say that they like the update. Everyone else has said, what is this update? Even pro players that are friends with the developers have said, what are they doing? What is the point of this update? Like I saw Octane, who I've played against, by the way, have a video on that again eventually, say, well, if they're upping the XP to make it faster to get attachments and camos, but then they raise the level, the weapon levels, doesn't that just negate it? And yeah, he's absolutely right. It's just one of the dumbest changes, and it's just such a bad update. And one more thing before I end the video, another bad update, ranked, when it comes out, Ake said on Twitter that they're not going to be able to have the character locking in time for Season 1, which means people can play 4 Dead Segs or 4 Libertads. Guys, you've had a year to work on ranked. What have you been doing? I'm not a game developer, but that cannot be that hard to put a limit on a character. You can have 1 faction per player in your team. You can't have multiple factions. I just don't know. I'm trying to end this video before the game ends because it's almost over. And yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what they're doing over there next to Xdefiant Studios, but I'm excited for Season 1, and this update is horrendous. Please revert Ubisoft. No one's watching from Ubisoft, but please revert it. Holy God, such a bad update. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my rant. I just had to rant about this because it was just so bad. I mean, look at it. Look at it. It's so ugly. Level 100 for bronze, bro. Oh my God. Yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video.